We say, oh, that's it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Angelo. Oh, he's tearing my heart out. I love that. Just keep it going. Now, she's starting to leave.
Angelo, badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Good morning. Listen, for simple. Gente. It's November 15, so quindi 15 days of this November 2024, and
If he can believe it, it's a Friday once again. 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 Totally, totally clear at the moment, seems totally clear sky, atmosphere in general, and it also seems that now it's early after gradually area 13 and that's 30 summer 68 and 65 and 16 Celsius, and this means this is really soft, like this is weird. And soft is a classical agitated resource, factor wood, to spring beer, since the story della parte come Jersico, as perhaps some no remember, I think poi io sono poi uscito da supposi che
easier to remember these things. Let's also say that in reality, it's my purpose, the fact that people should watch my videos, but the fact that it's better. So, I know it's a paradox for you, but not for me. However, yes, I didn't also do identical operations for the winter exam. In fact, for the winter, I just adjective cold for esame, adjective su pot sono di notare sono di che classica adjective su a seguire the business test for me, or something that is nothing that when I'm so doing coping. I mean, if I confess that I'm maybe since the opening of this month, in fact, since the opening of this November, it's slightly cold, but in general, it's more or less always good. But repeat, just always good. Apart from last year, I didn't remember the past years autumn like this with the Zekis, but repeat, this is good for me. I don't know if it's for people, the same sensations, judgments, or thoughts, but this is still about the atmosphere. Today, I think I can say the same thing as just years. It's good artistic for everything as a much reason. It's Friday once again, as you know, as I Friday, first of all, I should never do this. Fantastic electric blue razor, white and blue razor, the 40 on the story memory records. Yes, solo previous, the third one, the red and white crashed some weeks ago. At the practice it's the same, only the color is different, at the center, but also the second and the first one, I fact mistaken were same of this. However, yes, for this it is my fourth channel, the fourth reason, not the story, for this it is my fourth channel, Nicolai Strong is better for the also consider me, since sometimes also consider me as a kind of a bridge between my couple of channels. As your music is most towards the also there, where also this is very cheap very at. In the I think I train per participate season, I limited it just before 16 to 5 and 16 census. But the important thing with the atmosphere is that it's anticipated. But before today, yeah. It's beautiful. Рассказываем Сашане, сегодня Ромая Данифа, tutti visibili sicuramente because the sun is behind the palace and however il came out as a sun, but however yes sure we had them until now considering the period, considering a theory behind noon and considering also change of hours of 3 days ago. From now we'll have them for other 3 hours, yes, and some in comparison pure American fans, you know, è completely different schedule. Well, so sinistro, mi dico il window, nel nuovo cortino su, senza la 96 pratica, senza more than 2 years, and also in the previous intervention, was not visible. In fact, in general visible and better visible for me, it's sentire in this shot, at this point, si vede per general shot. That's regarding one shooter, also near behind me. But also in this case, better visible, it's sentire in this shot, also in this case, at this point, si vede general shot. Finally, from a mythical keyboard, my GX 640 APG 625. Also in this case, in this mythical general shot. Getting to the people for the person, it's a long thing to wear. Also, my brother, my sister, also myself, to dance to whiskies, and finally, I hope you all have a great breakfast. Today, it's It's slightly late, but for me, in general, late. But for me, slightly late. In fact, late, early, for my hours. But the all important is that we're still far away from the record I reached last September 2023. It was a Saturday. In fact, I made the breakfast at Fienten and Swim believe it. I started to eat at Fienten and in part I remember that day, as if it was yesterday, so as I think that record of December is was Sarachiko. However, today I repeat, for me, slightly goes. Just around 13 and 13. But the really important thing that you should also remember is that in some way, also today, fortunately I'll do this as well. I'm really hungry. And that's we always say. Breakfast is almost one of the most usual things left in the world. Absolutely. Also in this case, this media region I shut up. I'll see you tomorrow, I suppose, if I don't die. In fact, I don't know meanwhile until tomorrow what will happen. We will see.